Sharing is partly a phenomena of food, people who need food. Usually salmon is shared to the elders who can't get salmon as easily. But the data also shows that people with salmon are sharing to other people with salmon. And those people with salmon are sharing back again. Everybody's, in other words, it's not a reflection necessarily of need, but it's a reflection of community. You are a member of a group by the fact that you have wild salmon that you caught yourself and that you share it with others. So in this case, to share it to the ancestors is a reflection of that extended community in the past. The overall importance of salmon is an enduring theme.
Our main mission is very simple, and that's to protect our way of life, to make sure that our people can continue to be Yupiktan and Inuktitut. And we know that we cannot do that if we do not have our basic and sacred connection with the land and waters. And so that is our main mission, is to make sure that our home is protected so our people can continue to thrive there as we have for millennia.
The lessons I learned about subsistence is that we share our catch with the elderly and the needy and the widowed and ask nothing in return. And being responsible and not over-harvesting and not being greedy.
Salmon are our measure of sustainability. If we can keep salmon, wild salmon, runs healthy, keep the habitat healthy, and do something about whatever might be happening in the open ocean related to salmon, so that 50 years, 100 years, there's still wild salmon to be shared and eaten, then we'll have done something good for the world, and ourselves for that matter.
It was always to honor all beings. What was the saying? Agikayugut. If you do not honor another being, another animal, the spirits will, there will be backlash.
Our languages and cultures and ways of doing didn't come from us, but it came from having this active, open-ended relationship with the world that we were nurtured by.
Ethics was always at the forefront, to honor the animal that you've caught, to always give to others who were less fortunate, because in that manner you will be more successful in later hunts, later gathering.
Like our ancestors, we've been able to live off this land, we've been able to learn from this land, we've been able to keep that connection. I helped someone today and I thought that her words were so profound. She's like, so much has changed over the course of, contact with the Western world and colonization, but what is most important is still there, and that is our connection with our land, our connection with our waters, and the deep spiritual connection of our people to this place still exists, and that is what we're trying to protect.
I'm I'm a lifelong subsistence user, a hunter, gatherer, and fisherwoman. I am a provider for a family of 5, along with 4 other family households. A provider is one who is responsible to go out and catch the fish that we preserve in many ways, one who goes out to hunt for moose, caribou, geese, and ducks, gather wild plants and berries. Everyone in our families play an important role in our subsistence lifestyle. It is not easy living this way of life, but we would not have it any other way.
It's not subsistence and this and that. Salmon is life. It's a ritual of life.
It's in our culture that, the more we give away, the more we will receive.
Worldwide, there are virtually no wild salmon left of a large enough magnitude to be harvestable.
The last healthiest runs, the world's largest sockeye salmon run, happens in the Bering Sea on the coast.
That we are to understand how important salmon is to us in Alaska, particularly in southwest, south central, and southeast Alaska. That's something that we're doing right, and we should be acknowledging that. Now we have to follow that with good science and good decision making. That will be based on the ethic that wild salmon is important to preserve for as long as we can see into the future. That's our charge.
The real creator, the real God, the real Samyo, never gave permission to have dominion over anybody, but to have this relationship, this spiritual relationship, this relationship that will be for the benefit of all, not just a group of people.